Okay, guys.
Almost didn't make it.
Let me see where we're at. I've got to
Do the pot.
pop out first.
Yeah, get that one up first.
I'm not sure if we're going to be even doing what we need to do as far as, because I had to use OBS with this for whatever reason. It's not letting me do like I did on Crazy Days.
There you go.
Okay. So.
Oh, man. Boy.
I get
Getting there at the last minute.
Can y'all hear us? Can you see us? That's what we need to know first.
Oh, man.
Everything looks good.
There you are.
We're a little late because I could not figure out how to get the string key where it needed to be, and it finally took a few minutes.
Good sound and picture, they said.
Okay.
See, okay. You look loud and clear.
Okay. So we're hoping it does what it's supposed to do.
Whew, man. We've been running at this.
They're saying it's very clear.
Okay.
Well, I got a new computer. This is one of my Christmas presents. It's a all-in-one, so it's a big. How much size screen?
About probably a
20, 24?
16 by 24, something like that.
Yeah, and so the computer's all in that, and then I have. Y'all see this? I got one of them keyboards like that, and
you got a mouse.
And I messed it up when I messed with the mouse. Dang it. Okay, now I got to go back and restore chat.
Restore the chat.
And get where I... Well, where is my mouse?
Uh-oh.
Did I mess something up? Y'all,
it's over here. There it is. Running around. There we go.
Okay, I got to totally do everything all over again because I messed it up. But
she picked the mouse up.
I picked the mouse.
That's what happens when you play with mice.
And I messed it all up, so I got to fix it once more and put OBS back, and I think we're good. Do you think we're good?
Yeah.
Can you see that?
I think we'll be fine.
Okay. But the deal is, let me find it. This is what I was trying to make it big enough that the words would be there. All right, so this is my new computer that I'm trying to learn. The mouse trap, yeah. Danny be catching all the mice.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been playing with it. I went live twice on Crazy Days, and everybody said it was doing pretty good. But going live on Deep South, I had to download OBS, and we had to go through OBS. It wouldn't let me go live like I did on Crazy Days.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure if it was going to lag a little bit. The color, I didn't know what was going to happen. They say, you look well.
Well?
Feel better?
I feel like me.
JT said, Joey says, you look like you're back to 110%.
I feel fine. I mean,
not quite 110, but
not quite 110%, but I'm not far behind that. You know, I mean,
they can tell you have brown eyes and I have blue eyes, so I'm guessing it's
I ain't got no brown eyes. I got blue eyes.
Your eyes are kind of blue.
My eyes are blue. I've always been blue eyes. I've always been 6 foot 3 inches tall, brown hair, blue eyes. Yeah.
Miss Jean says, while you were in the hospital, she turned 72.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry I allowed you to turn 72.
So I don't know, I think the reason I had to download OBS and everything is because I already had Deep South Homestead hooked up to OBS. I mean, I already did, so I'm guessing that's why. I don't know, and I don't have Crazy Days
I don't
anything.
know. It's all just pre-done in the system's all I know.
Emerald Water says you were carrying a lug nut of a stone. He's still carrying one.
I still got one about 3 inches.
In the
left kidney.
Yeah. The one they took out was in the...
It was in the bladder.
Bladder. They're just not as blue as mine. No, I've got really blue eyes. My family, everybody has blue eyes, just about it.
Yeah.
Let's see where we're at. Danny, your brown hair left a while back with the ponytail. Yep.
Yep. When I cut the ponytail off, my hair went with it. Yep.
It's got a little bit, but it's very...
It's not much. It ain't much. It's all the stress I live under. Wanda just stresses me out. You know, I mean... Look at that. I ain't hardly got no hair left.
I wouldn't have showed that.
I can't help it. I mean, I ain't got much left.
Y'all want to know what Danny got for Christmas? Well, what he didn't get.
I got a doctor's visit and a hospital visit.
Hospital visit and a kidney stone.
I got a kidney stone for a present.
Well, they didn't give it to you, so.
No, he broke it. Told me I couldn't have it.
Do I have preferred colors for roses? The unusual. I like white. I think my white rose died. Was it the white one that died?
That was your Kennedy rose, wasn't it?
No, it might have been the one that was either the white one died or it was.
I think it was the white one died. Yeah.
Or either it was the one of the variegated. I can't remember, but I like all colors. Your camera on this PC is broadcasting in HD. It's a lot clearer than the old one. Crisp audio. Well, I don't know what it did, but maybe it's a lot better.
No, I didn't save my ponytail. Everybody wants to know that I saved my ponytail.
All right. A hospital bill. That's it.
That's what I got for Christmas.
I'll be here by Christmas probably.
Yeah. It ain't been the best time in the world, I can tell you.
Yeah. Well, the deal is Danny's known for, even when we got married, he had just had several kidney surgeries.
I had 4 surgeries the summer that me and Wanda got married. The year before, I had 4 surgeries on my kidney to get kidney stones out, and they did not get them all out. My insurance, they said, ran out, and they could not finish the job. So
the next year when we met, he could start again and go through. But by the time we went to check on it, he had applied for
a disability,
and they signed him up for Social Security too, which canceled his insurance.
Yeah.
But y'all, I don't know how that works. But anyway, my eyes messing up tonight.
Yeah.
And so he didn't have insurance, and so that killed all that back then. And quite frankly, over the years, he's done really well. It didn't bother him hardly. On occasion, we would end up in the hospital, but most of the time it was the heart and not the kidney.
Yeah, I mean, I've always known I've got problems with a kidney stone in my kidneys. Actually, both of them. I knew I had one in both of them because every time I'd go in for a CT scan for something, they go, you got kidney stones in your kidneys? I'm like, yeah, I know they're there. But they didn't bother me bad. I mean, they'd hurt every now and then.
Yeah, he has spells, but not like getting down with the kidney stone.
We only had one time we had to go to the emergency room. One was passing, and it got to the point where I just couldn't handle it anymore. And when we got to the hospital, they gave me morphine. And as soon as they gave me the morphine, it went right in my bladder. And that's been a year ago.
Almost a year.
And it's never come out of me. So we're thinking the one that was in me was the one that went in my bladder.
And it just kept growing.
Yeah.
And because it was very big.
It was 14 millimeters, which was, if you put it in English and not, foreign, that's roughly about 9/16 of an inch, a little bit more than half an inch.
Tim says you make your own semi-precious stones.
I do. Some people collect arrowheads. I collect kidney stones.
Yeah, since we've been married, though, he hasn't really had a just knock-down, drag-out kidney stone, but maybe twice.
Yeah.
And not to the point that he just can't hardly stand it. It's only been twice, and then the other day, it was to the point that he had to go to a hospital.
Yeah.
And so we had to make some decisions right quick. But now he has been doing everything he could do.
I've been following all the natural herbalistic things that you do for years, and
he kept himself out of the hospital.
I've kept myself out of the hospital, but sometimes, I don't care how much natural stuff you do, sometimes you just got to go to the doctor,
Well, that's what I told him, because he's been fighting this for so long, and the last month I've known we would end up in the hospital, because you can do so much, but some things there's no way you can go and get up past it, Some things just have to have intervention. And broken arms is one of them, but sometimes it's things like heart conditions and over large kidney stones.
They did analyze me years ago where they were coming from, they told me that because of the climate that I live in, it's extremely hot here, and I sweat a lot, and I'm drinking and I'm taking in as much water and stuff as I can, but I'm sweating out more than my body is able to keep in, and it's just the kidney stones just form because of and some people's makeup. My whole family's been that way. Our makeup.
Well, the thing is, the daughter Carrie ended up in the hospital 2 days before Danny did with the kidney stone. My
other daughter Jennifer just got out of the hospital
a little while
ago with a kidney stone. Almost what it was.
Brother's dealing with one.
With the same size as mine was my daughter's, and my brother's dealing with one right now. So.
It kind of runs in the family, so.
I mean, guys, I drink lemon juice all the time. I eat blueberries all the time. I eat satsumas and oranges and all the time. I mean, I do everything they tell me, drinking tons and tons of water. I do all the stuff that they tell me to do, and it just doesn't matter what you do.
And we have our own
apple cider vinegar. I do the apple cider vinegar thing.
Yeah.
Olive oil, all that kind of stuff. It's just, you're just going to have them. If you're going to have them, you're going to have them.
Yeah. And so he doesn't drink like coffee and tea and Cokes or anything like that.
Nope, I don't drink nothing but water. For 15 years, I've drank nothing but
almost
water.
Almost everything that they say, don't eat this, don't do this, that's what he does. But it just was meant to be. And so he's doing good. Did your daddy have stones too?
No, my daddy did not have any kidney stones. My daddy only had one kidney. He had one of his kidneys ruptured when he was 30 years old, and he had to have it taken out. Almost died from it. And then he spent the rest of his life with just one kidney. My mother had kidney stones, but my daddy didn't.
Yeah. All right, so I want to show something I forgot. Yeah, right here. Let's see who sent it. Brad from Iowa, Cedar Falls, Iowa. Sent me a set of 8 candy corn glasses, y'all. And these are full of it. That's a pretty heavy glass.
That's a heavy glass right there now.
They don't make glasses like this anymore. Used to, now they're thin as all get out.
Yeah, that's a heavy glass.
This is a heavy glass. So thank you, Brad from Iowa, for sending this. I got them one day this week when I went to the post office, and I saved out something, so somebody will be getting Deep South Smoky Brew tonight. Plus, we're going to give away some Silver Run Coffee Crafters, the organic black gold. So sometime tonight we'll figure out what we're doing for the Smoky Blend and the black gold.
Vicki, we've tried avocado plants here. It gets too cold for them. We've tried them several times, and they get killed by the cold weather every time.
Yeah. But most of our plants are looking good, right?
Right now,
We're shocked.
We're shocked, but everything right now is hanging in there, you know. We haven't had any, what I call major severe cold. Now, it hasn't got above 50 degrees in, gosh, I don't know how many days it's been now. And we got a whole another week of it coming up. I think we got one day in our next week that's going to get up above 50. So we're staying kind of chilly, but not cold. I mean, it's actually good growing weather, to be honest with you.
We're actually having some good winter weather for the greens and the cauliflower and 3 commercials. I don't know how to stop the commercials, y'all. I wished I could. I went and looked, and they have control over that now. I'm not sure what I could do to make that different. Let's see. A lot of people saying they love coffee.
Yep.
Silver and Coffee Crafters, I just sent them today an order for me for Christmas so I could get mine in before everybody starts ordering. They've got only about this week before they can guarantee it might get there before Christmas. And I had 2 people that were on my life that I was sending coffee to, and one of them sent me an email, but they didn't send me an address. So one of them was Kay and one of them was Kristen. I think Kristen did not send me an address. So if you are on here tonight and you're Kristen and you sent the first email, go back and send me an address, please. I can't send anything without an address.
Yes, we do have Satsuma trees. We've got several of them. The Owari Satsuma is the only one so far that we have found that really does good. We have another one that's close to that. It's called an Arctic Frost. It seems to be doing fairly well right now. And we have the Louisiana Orange that does very well here. And the Meyer Lemon, not the improved Meyer Lemon, just the Meyer Lemon.
Mm-hmm. Emerald said, I started nectarine trees from seed. Will they produce? They're in Northwest Florida.
They might, but it's going to take a lot of years. For when you do a tree from seed, it takes a good while for a tree to produce. We had it deep south. We had some tangerine trees, or satsuma trees, I guess you want to call them, that my wife that passed away planted the seeds, and the trees came up, and they did not have a satsuma on them until about 10 to 11 years later. So it can take a long time.
Miss Patty Fletcher said she received her coffee and she said, oh my, I never knew coffee was so good. She ordered some more holiday blend and it's on the way. Yes, the holiday blend will only be during the holidays, and then they will not have any more till the next holiday, whatever's coming up. Maybe they might have something like for maybe Valentine's or something. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask and see when they're next. But they're trying to get their store going. Yeah. And they've been... Y'all are keeping them busy in coffee, too, because I talked to her this morning, and she said, we have been making some, not making coffee, roasting coffee beans. Yeah. And shipping them out, so.
Yeah, most people, and I was one of them that was guilty of it for years, got hung up on the store-bought coffee. You know, the community, the Folgers and different things like that. I was hooked on all that stuff and did not realize what true real coffee was until we started testing Brad and them's, because I was like, oh my goodness. Silver Run Coffee Crafters coffee it blows you out. It blows all that other out of the water. That other tastes like crap once you taste their coffee.
Yeah, Miss Janice says the holiday blend is delicious. Yes. So in a few minutes I will figure out something. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'm watching the comments. A lot of people would like to try the Smoky Brew plus the Black Gold. The Black Gold is an organic coffee that they have, and it's one of the, probably, if you like a mild, smooth coffee, Black Gold is your coffee. For the ones that don't like a really strong coffee, you just like your baseline coffee, Black Gold is the best. Yeah. And so that's the one we're going to be doing today. Yeah. They do it in beans and grinds. So if somebody wins coffee, now the Smoky Brew, this one is already ground for a regular coffee pot, just drip coffee pot maker, whatever, like your Mr. Coffees and Keurigs and all those kind of things. But if you get the Black Gold, you can tell me if you want it in beans or if you have a drip coffee maker or whatever kind of coffee maker you have, and then she can grind it for that purpose. Miss Lou says she grinds her own. It makes a difference when you know.
When you know what you need,
what setting to put it on to make your coffee the way you like it. It does make a huge difference. Okay, a lot of people say they like the Black Gold. Yeah. Jesus says she tried the Roaster's Choice and it is wonderful. The Zero Dark 30 is my favorite. I'm just saying. So, now, what else you got going on? What are you going to be doing, since he's not really supposed to
Not
be
supposed to be doing a whole lot.
but he's going to, y'all.
You know me, I'm going to probably be doing something, you know. Hopefully this coming week we'll have some videos. I got to trim my grapevines. I do have to do that. It's that time of the year to get that done. I've got to repot. I have 2 satsuma trees that are behind the pump house out here that me and Chris planted. He bought them for me last year and we put them in the ground back here. Well, now that I have the citrus high tunnel, I have room for 2 more citrus trees. And I think I'm going to dig these 2 up that's outside out here and put them in pots and put them in that high tunnel. And that way I'll have all my citrus trees will be in that one high tunnel. And I won't have to come up here and keep these covered up and all that kind of stuff. I can manage them a lot better if they're all in one place.
Okay.
Luke Henry says, I can't believe y'all have grapes. Neither can we.
God has blessed us with some odd things at the odd times.
Guys, the summer was so hot. The vines just started losing their leaves. It didn't matter how much we watered them. And
now the blue ones made fantastic.
And the blue ones made fantastic. The little dark purple ones. But I went back and I told Wanda, I said, live or die. You know, I went there and I dumped fertilizer in them beds. I just poured it to them. And lo and behold, if them things didn't start leafing out and they got grapes on them. I mean, that's just crazy. And then somebody seen asked about the banana tree.
We're scared to take the thing off of it right now.
It's too cool for me to take the cover off of it to even look at it. I mean, I could probably, maybe tomorrow it's supposed to get up a little bit, maybe to 52 or 53 degrees.
But it's not supposed to get, but one day to 73. The rest of it's in the 50s.
The rest of it's in the 50s. I can take it off tomorrow just to look at it and make sure they're doing okay, because I got them covered with a big old heavy blanket, frost blanket, plus the big box tarp thing that they're in. They need some daylight, and I need to make sure that they get some, but I can't take them off and just leave it off, because Monday night we're supposed to drop back down into almost freezing again.
Well, see, I had the first of the week 2 tomato sandwiches.
Yeah.
And Danny had a slice of my tomato. And then today, my second tomato was ready. And I had a tomato sandwich, and he had a slice of it. And what'd you think of my tomatoes?
Oh, the tomatoes was fantastic. I mean, these were some really good tomatoes. The only problem is they're an indeterminate. And I'm trying to get away from indeterminates if I can. Somebody asked about their Cherokee tan pumpkins. Said they were small. Will the seeds in them still be good? If they're mature and the seeds in them filled out, then yes, they will still be good, no matter, because we have actually picked some little bitty ones before, and the seeds in them were just fine.
Yeah. Miss Carolyn says, put your bananas in the citrus high tunnel. We do not have room for the bananas in the citrus high tunnel.
The citrus high tunnel is packed.
The bananas that are growing are by the chicken pen, and they're what? 15 feet high?
Oh, good Lord. They're
around that?
Yeah, and we also have bananas in that Miss Vicky sent us in our big high tunnel. They're up about 10, 12 feet tall now. And
the 2 smaller ones are so green. I mean, it's like they just pop since it's cooled off. I don't know what it is.
Framwell says, what do I feed my banana trees? My banana trees are growing by the chicken pen. They're living off of chicken manure.
Mac, we know that the sweet potatoes could be a possible problem with the kidney stones, and he does eat a lot of sweet potatoes. But he's going to try and back off a little bit.
Back off them a little bit.
The problem, but I don't believe it's probably the main cause. I think this has been ongoing for a long time. He's only really started eating sweet potatoes the last maybe 3 years, 4 years.
Last 4 or 5 years, I've only started eating them really heavy. But
I've eaten them before, but the last few years it's like really big time. So sweet potatoes could be the cause, but he knows that, and he's planning on. I'm not cooking as many.
I like to back off of just a little bit,
It's as much my fault as it is his. He loves them, and I cook them a lot. Can hardly believe a tomato sandwich in December. Yeah, it was delicious, y'all. It was. I have a small greenhouse with my citrus. I'm scared to open it because I don't want it to catch a draft. Yeah, ours, we have kept it closed down for nearly a week, haven't we?
We hadn't even opened it up. No, I mean, we go in and out the screen door to go in and out of it, but other than that, we don't.
He does drink lemon water every day. I make him some with every day. So, yeah, you know, there's not much. I mean, y'all can tell him to do stuff. He's already been doing it. He does everything he can do. Please wrap the trunk of the banana with a towel or blanket. Danny's is covered. If you hadn't watched our videos, go back and watch and see what's going on with it.
Covered up with a blanket that's so heavy you can't hardly move it.
Oh my goodness. Several people saying their Cherokee tans were tiny. One or 2 years, the ones we got this year weren't that big either. But they were on a volunteer vine and I didn't even know we had going. So, but they were all almost about this big, and usually they're about like this. So they were about half the size they usually should be. Do you put fresh chicken manure on plants without burning them up?
The only thing I put fresh chicken manure on is corn once it's up about 2 feet tall. I'll put it around I put it down the rows of it. But now my banana trees are growing right beside the chicken pen, and their roots is growing right straight into the chicken manure, and it ain't hurting them.
Hey, Jennifer, she says they're in Alabama eating dinner. Oh. Now, Bart says he picked half a gallon of shelled speckled butter beans on Thanksgiving Day. Never had that happen before in North Carolina.
I picked butter beans one year. I was taking care of my mom and dad. This would have been 2012. I picked butter beans all the way up to Christmas Day and shelled them out. My daddy was shocked, you know, and he kept saying, "Where are you getting them from, son?" I said, "Out of that garden out there." He said, "We done had frost and everything. How's that possible?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "They still growing, you know." And I eventually just went out there and pulled them up.
Okay, so Curtis King, the computer I have is an HP all-in-one. I don't know the number. Hold on. I guess I can get it right quick because I do know I got a box. Let's see what it says.
Oh, I don't know.
Here?
Oh, what kind of?
Well, I said that, and now I
It came in a box. I saw it in a box. I mean,
it's an HP all-in-one, but I don't know. It's not saying. All I know is it says HP all-in-one. There are certain numbers on each one, but this one's not. It's got an Intel Core
Ultra 7. Says Ultra 7's all I know.
HP. But it is called an all-in-one. And the little camera, instead of having a little dot in the thing, it pops up on the back. So I really don't know exactly the numbers.
Yes, Jen, we're on the new computer.
Do you put any fertilizer to your fruiting pineapples? And if so, hire K for it?
We don't fertilize our pineapples. Once they start putting the pineapple on, I don't put any fertilizer to them.
Okay, can you share what fertilizer you use on your satsuma and lemon trees?
We just use the citrus tree fertilizer. You can get it at Walmart or Amazon or anywhere like that. It's just it's already formulated for citrus trees, and that's what I use on ours, and it seems to work fairly well. And occasionally I'll go through and put some 8-24-24, in there on it, and it seems to work out real well too.
Can L.S. Scott says, can I trim grapevines in North Georgia now?
Yeah, you should be able to trim the grapevines. I'm trimming mine now. So you should be able to trim them.
All right. One says, I need to grab your carrot manual as mine were duds this year. Our manuals are for sale. I did get some more this week. We have the carrot manual, the English pea, and the sweet potato telling you how to grow them, and it does work all over the United States. You may have, varieties may change, but the technique doesn't change. And they are on our Etsy store at deepsouthhomestead.etsy.com.
Laura Montanero says, Wanda, any chance of a spontaneous live on Crazy Days this week by chance? She just did a live on Crazy Days.
I did one yesterday, and I'm going to do one, let's see, what's today?
Saturday.
I think I'm going to do it on the 8th. If it's not the 8th, then it might be the 9th. That way I can do my Advent calendar for 2 days. I'll do the 7th and the 9th the same time I do a live stream. It's according. We have to pick up Azure this week, and it's late in the evening. It's late. And so I don't know if I'll get Monday done. It'll probably be Tuesday. So we'll see. Yeah, it seems to have a better picture and better audio. What we've been using was a laptop, and I'm wondering if the laptop just didn't have the kind of camera and stuff we needed, and it was just being yucky.
Yeah.
Hey, Alabama says they got their books today. Lippy said I said Tuesday. Yeah, I think it's going to have to be Tuesday because we got several things to do Monday.
Yeah.
I don't see getting up here and getting that done. Cammie says I can't grow carrots. I couldn't grow carrots until I got Danny's book. So that's great.
The book tells you, I mean, literally, I found a way to grow carrots, and it's almost foolproof. It works.
The ones in the high tunnel are about yay tall now, aren't they?
Yeah, the ones in the 60-foot raised bed, they're about like that.
Oh, yeah, they're beautiful.
They're like 6 to 8 inches tall.
So we're going to have some carrots.
Oh, let's see here. Clifton says, what is the latest you can put red potatoes and Irish potatoes in the ground here in the South? The latest would be probably mid-February. I'd have put them in at the 1st of March, but I don't recommend it. Usually mid-February.
Yeah, the Advent, grab, if I can't, I should push it out of the way so it wouldn't have purple everywhere. If y'all want to follow along, y'all have to go to Crazy Days and watch for a live Tuesday. And you can go back and check the last 2 lives that one of them wasn't a live, but 1 live and 1 video. This is the Advent calendar that Miss Lippy sent me. It has gardening tools, and we've already opened day 1, 2, and 3. And this is part of it. This is a quick view. You had to go back and watch the videos and catch up with us on Tuesday. And thank Miss Lippy for that one.
Yeah.
And y'all check out Miss Lippy's Bayou Blends and make a good gift for Christmas. I've got to get with her and get some of mine because I've almost used all my voodoo dust. Yeah. I kind of like that stuff a little bit.
So they're trying to read some of the stuff that's going on.
In Texas, we plant potatoes February the 15th. Used to, everybody would plant around Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
But we found that by doing it a little bit earlier, if we can get them in January, we usually have a really good crop. But these, we've got a whole row right now. That happens.
Thanks, Jen.
See you later. Are you going to do an onion book? If we could learn a secret to making onions perfect every time.
If I can get them jokers to grow perfect every time, I'm looking for that little secret to make them suckers do perfect every time. You know, sometimes I hit it right on the money, sometimes I don't. You know, I don't like writing a book about anything unless I can nail it every time.
Yeah. Can I prune my blueberry bushes in Zone 6B now?
Yes, you can prune your blueberry bushes now.
Mm-hmm. All right. What we're going to do to give away some Smoky Brew?
Oh, I don't know.
You got a Christmas question?
Don't know.
Do a Christmas question.
I don't even know, man. Let's see. Christmas question.
Yes, ma'am.
I know you're killing me with that. You got to get that away from in front of me here. She's killing me with that coffee, man. I'm like, good Lord.
It has a smell button, which is not really. It's made to let the air out, but it lets it smell.
Gosh, it smells good. Man.
Smells so good.
Oh.
What kind of question?
Look. And that Chapel 19.
Where you at? Annette Hampel.
Annette Hampel. Okay. Were you guys able to get your purple sweet potato vines out of the ground? No.
Chris took a bunch of them.
Chris, I thought dug almost all of them up when they was out there. And me and Wanda was looking yesterday, and honest to goodness, it looks like nobody dug anything up. The garden's just covering back up with them again. So, it's not going to be good, guys. It's not going to be good.
All right, so to be fair, what's the name of the three kings?
We three kings of Orient are.
Three kings' names. Let's see what y'all come up with.
I don't even know that one. Oh, we got some new Dexter owners.
Yeah, he's
Brook River Bottom Homestead. New Dexter owners here. We love our Dexters now. I'm going to tell you what. I love Dexter cows. They have been the most easy cattle I have ever raised in my life.
I do a tree sometimes, and I do want to. I'm not sure I'm on a big tree. I've got some little small trees that I'm putting around this year. I've got a Norfolk pine. I have a little bitty tabletop that is ceramic, and I have two that we found in the attic here that are about, what, 1.5 feet tall?
About that, yeah.
So I may do mini trees this year. We don't really do a big tree except when we're just really wanting to. In the cabin, we did the 9-foot tree.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to really showcase. People sent us a lot of ornaments, and I showcased them on the 9-foot tree. So it's according to where I can get, if I have time to get it done. Oh, look at here. Now, probably Raven Wolf would be about as close to coming to the right.
Probably coming close.
Wanda, Denny. There's Mo.
Jan's come up with the same.
Came up with, so that may be the three kings, okay?
Danny, do you have backup power for your well, or is a power outage? If you do, would you share what it is? Yeah, I got a generator for my well. I got one to run my whole house.
Okay, I'm fixing to Google something.
Oh, what you Googling now?
What were the names of the three?
Oh, you got it where my chat stopped here.
Well, I would need to know because Raven Wolf's the first one. Well, Raven Wolf got it because that's the names. It's okay. So Raven Wolf, do you want Smoky Brew or do you want the Black Gold? Send me an email at deepsouthhomestead@gmail.com.
Jan next.
But we got to ask something different now. And then tell me if you want the Smoky Brew or whatever. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott. Life off grid. Appreciate that.
You'll have to send me a.
Yeah, Raven Wolf says.
I was joking. I didn't know that he actually told the names. I never looked it up. I thought y'all were being silly and just naming names, and I'm like, well, that kind of looks like it could be real. Oh, that's funny.
So far, we are living down. We have a cow, her heifer calf, and she is pregnant, due in March. All right, y'all gonna have a few little calves going on there.
Winter said Black Gold. Okay, let me write that down. Thanks, Slippy. Black Gold for Raven Wolf.
Daniel Farrell says, "Happy Christmas to you both from Ireland." Same to you, my friend. Same to you.
Okay. Now.
Susie says, "Danny, will you do some survival videos?" Ah.
Some on Deep South Homestead. There's a whole bunch of videos on Deep South Homestead. Well, we're on Deep South Homestead now. Type in Living Off the Land, Deep South Homestead. He did a multitude of videos there. Some of them are just survival, I think. I don't remember the names of them, y'all.
Oh.
We've done way too many videos.
Yeah, we've done too many videos for me to remember the names of them. I can't remember.
I'm like Bernie, King 1, King 2, and King 3. That would be my answers.
Yeah, Milk and Heritage says they love their Irish Dexters. That's probably been the best cows I think I've ever tried to raise in my life. They're very hardy. You don't have to spend a lot of time worming them. They're just hardy cows.
Okay, so with the Smoky Brew, the first person that puts the two items that are hinted at in here in the smokehouse, what is the two things that are hinted at? Flavors, I guess, in the Smoky Brew.
I don't even know that.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I'm sitting here, I don't even know what I'm thinking about. Yes, I do.
You know what he does to his coffee? Double A M A F P V. All right, double A.
All right, double A, send us your info.
It was pecans and bacon. All right, now I don't know. Let me find Smoky Brew. Double A, and then it had a slash or something, didn't it?
You'll have to go back and check it out.
Everybody's getting it. They all knew the answer. Let's see, where'd it go? There, double A with a dash. Underscore.
AMA.
AMA.
FPV.
FPV.
Yeah, AMA is capitalized. I don't know if that makes a difference, but.
Well, when you send me an email, make sure you tell me your real name and your screen name and an address. I have people sending me an email, but they don't give me an address. So I need an address when you send stuff to me. Okay. So that way you will get the Smoky Brew.
She knows I want that.
Okay, you're double A. Okay, I wondered if you were the same one. Yes.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Tim, when you tried your bacon, how did it turn out? I haven't asked him.
It is very good bacon.
Okay. I was going to ask Tim about that. I just
we got much more ready to go. Well, it ain't ready to go. It's in the freezer.
It's in the freezer. We got to get it cured, and then we'll smoke it. We'll probably be smoking a whole bunch more beans when we do.
Yeah. All right, so right now we have bacon that has to be cured and smoked, and then we're going to smoke more coffee, and we'll have coffee in the new year, the Smoky Brew, but it will be after the new year, probably before I have any up. We have lard that has to be made.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about the lard. We got to render lard.
We've got sausage that has to be made.
Yep.
Ground up and everything. We're probably going to make some deer bacon in the new year, but Danny hasn't taken deer yet. We got a freezer full of
our freezer's
chicken.
Yeah, we just butchered 24 whole giant chickens, and then we did the 2 hogs, and we still had some deer left from last year I mixed with pork.
Yeah, we're still eating on that.
Still eating on that, so yeah.
We are not out of meat by any.
I'm not even, we're going to hold off on butchering on one of our cows right now, so.
They say when you sit back, your voice blurs. So
when I sit back? Wow.
You need to sit up. I think it's just getting further away from there.
Maybe I should step her closer to it like this.
When the fruit trees get big enough, can you use prunings from them for your smoker?
Actually, you don't really prune fruit, citrus trees. Citrus trees are usually self-pruning. Now, there are a few exceptions where if they just get too big for their environment, but citrus trees usually grow to their environment. Like if we have ours in these big we call them mineral tubs or protein tubs. They're about 25 gallons, I think. They will grow to that tub, and they really won't get any bigger. You know, I mean, they just basically stay that same size.
Will we ever sell the smoked beans? Yes, I did.
Yeah.
When he smoked them this last time, we did some of the regular just smoked beans, and then I had Rebecca grind just a regular grind with this. These in this pouch are the regular grind. The ones that were in the, what's it called, craft paper looking, like cardboardy looking color. That is just the beans. So we will have both on the website or on our Etsy store after Christmas. I look far away. I know because he sat up and I did not. I know.
Shauna, you talking about you got some elk meat and you want to make jerky out of it and you don't know what to marinate it in? Go over and check out Andy and Megan at True Grit Appalachia. They just put a video up of their recipe for making venison jerky, and it'll probably be just as good for elk jerky. So check out their video. They put up, I believe it was today, where they did the jerky.
It was today or yesterday?
It was either today or yesterday. I don't remember which day it was, but they had a recipe there for the ingredients, and they told the amounts that they put in their venison jerky. I think it would be just as good for elk.
They're saying our old computer was using 720 and the new one's using 1080. I knew there had to be a discrepancy, but I didn't know how. All right. So Teresa said she got the whole beans. It's the best smell as she grinds them in the morning. Yeah, I think so too.
Whatchamacallit said they found a large pecan tree on their property. Doesn't look well. What can they do to help it? First thing is, most pecan trees, you need to do a soil sample, but you're in the south here, I can go ahead and tell you, you're going to need to add a lot of lime around it. You're going to need to put at least 5 pounds of zinc around it, and probably a good bit of nitrogen and phosphorus and potassium. So, again, probably copper, because our ground down in the south here is low on copper. It's just, you know, that's my recommendation to get. It's going to take a while. It's not going to jump back overnight.
All right, you can sit back some. You ain't got to sit that close because you make me look like I'm back. You can sit with me. Stay with
me. Stay with you?
Stay with you.
Okay.
Oh. All right. What are we doing now?
Can you grind in a food processor?
I would not.
I would not do it. The blades are not designed for
it. If you do not have a coffee bean grinder, I would suggest you just tell Rebecca at Silver Run Coffee Crafters what kind of pot you have that you want it ground for, because it does make it better the way it's ground.
Miss Cindy says, I like Carla Emery's venison jerky with soy sauce in it. So good. We don't do soy because soy messes with your thyroid really, really bad. So we do not do soy in anything whatsoever.
Unless you can get soy that is not messed with, and you can get it. It is available, but you got to pay attention.
You have to pay attention. And the Bearded Butcher's recipe has soy in it also. That's one reason I don't use theirs, is because I do not use soy at all, because we use soy in our experimenting with animals for increasing their milk, because it messes with the endocrine system and it makes females have more milk by upping the soy. It also feminizes men so that they're not men anymore. They're called soy boys. That's where you hear the term soy boy come from, is because soy makes men where they're not men anymore, let's just say. So you stay away from it.
Hello from France. That's Jean-Marc Bordeaux. How is that how you would say it? Jean-Marc Bordeaux.
Jean-Marc Bordeaux. Jean.
That's Jean.
Well, I think it's pronounced Jean-Marc.
Speak French, but hey, how are you doing?
Yeah. Merci. What is it? Merci très bien, n'est-ce pas?
What did you just say? What you just said. Excuse him. He may be saying something he's not supposed to.
Oh,
just ignore him. He knows a few little words here and there that he's not to, and there ain't his southern accent may be saying. Okay, so we do have a Azure pickup this week, but I'm not going to be really doing my Azure hauls or anything because nobody's buying from me from Azure. They're not signing up new. You only get money from Azure, I think it's $25 or $30 a month, if somebody new signs up under you. I'm not having anybody new sign up, so my Azure things will be mainly what I'm using the Azure products in. I'm not going to be doing any more hauls. So it'll just mainly be when I'm cooking, I will show you and I will tell you, hey, this is from Azure, whatever. Because I do have a few things. I did the how I'm storing some of them. And so I'm going to be doing some cooking. I tried the video today of fruit cake and it didn't work. I was in... It was difficult to do and... time was of the essence, and I realized I'd done mixed several things together and hadn't even turned the camera on. And then my arm was giving out, and Danny wasn't in there, and I was hoping he would come in, and he did not come in till I was all through and cleaned up. So
I just got an opportunity to be outside for a little while today, and I just didn't go back in the house. I just stayed outside.
Yeah. Big R. Jones says, I just bought a soil test kit. What is the shelf life? Will it last until April of 2026? I didn't see a date. Oh, yeah. The container.
Yeah. The container just got...
It's got a fluid in it, but it don't go bad. So, yeah, you can take and send, I would say send your test off, March?
The quicker you send it off, the better off you'll be to get your amendments in the ground. What? Huh? Oh, you scared the devil out of me.
Okay. Breathe.
You scared me.
What do you think about Highland cows? That was one that we thought about, wasn't it? Nobody around your house.
They're not good for the South.
Yeah, nobody around your house.
We got somebody from Puerto Rico.
Hello, Adrian. Okay, now let me see what else we got going on. That's what I was thinking. I don't like the name, these name. Yeah, it makes it difficult when they put the at in front of it.
Yeah.
Because it makes it harder for us to even read y'all's names.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know what the reasoning behind it is, but it is annoying.
Y'all see my purple sweet potatoes here? Look what they're doing.
We will have Lucy sleeping. Yes, she was. She's in her playpen. So she got to go spend 2 or 3 days with Jennifer and Troy, and I think Troy spoiled her because when we got home, where they live, they had to put the leash on her and take her outside and take her around back and let her stay in the back for a little while to potty and get some exercise, and then they would put the leash on her and bring her back around. And when we got her home, I went to take her out, and she would stop at the door and she'd just look up. And I'm like, what is wrong? And her leash was hanging there. She wanted me to put the leash on and take her out. It took a couple of till today to get her to go out without the leash. Silver Run Coffee Crafters just popped in. I'll be getting with you on one more coffee later when I get an address. Can those be planted, Danny? You can't plant that.
You can't plant that, but you can plant the slips off of them once they make slips. I mean, a lot of them are starting to do that. You know, here's another one here. You know, a different one. It's starting to put on a little thing.
If he planted it in the ground or put it in water.
If I put it in the ground or put it in like a plastic tote with some soil in it and keep it kind of a little bit moist. Yeah,
this would be slips.
This would become slips right here, and then you could break them off and plant them. I have a manual that tells you all that stuff.
Are we ready for the big freeze next week? I don't know. We only have one day that 2 nights. One of them gets down to 32, and one of them gets down to 34. But it could be off.
You don't ever know till it gets here.
Maybe those purple sweet potatoes will grow in rocks.
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of crazy. They're the only. Well, no, I have the Puerto Rican bunching sweet potatoes over here in the corner. They're starting to sprout, but now my Nancy Halls, none of them are. Well, they might be one of them I see sprouting, but
those are
the Puerto Rican bunching over there too.
Some of those are starting to sprout.
Yeah.
Let's see, where are we at?
Oh, we're almost. It's time for y'all to put up your prayer requests.
Yes. Hey, Bama says, I'm soon going to be watching from a foreign country called Michigan.
Yeah.
She's going to be moving back to be around her family and friends, and she's going to be enjoying some good company and telling them how to garden up there. I know she is. Have you planted your white sweet
Have you planted white sweet potatoes? Yeah, they're right here. Where we harvested them this year, there were the Nancy Halls. Yeah.
Mr. George from taterman.com sent us the Okinawan sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
And I cooked those today, and they were really good. I was shocked.
They were.
It's a white sweet potato with a touch of purple in it. And where the white sweet potatoes are real dry, the purple makes it a touch creamy and touch sweet. So they were a really good sweet potato.
They want to know, does my manual cover the Puerto Rican bunching? My manual covers all sweet potatoes. It's not just any one variety. What I tell you will work for all varieties.
Pray for Miss Starla. Is she going to be moving right now? I know she said she was going to be. Let's see, where are we at? Adapt 2030 said cold coming.
Yeah.
Miss Lou says, no, several folks that have cancer, to keep praying for them. Susie's husband, Cindy's respiratory. Where are we at? Taterman.com. Yes, that's where we got our sweet potato slips this year from.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, a lot of people, prayers for husband for healing, sister moving into assisted living, husband's cousin in the hospital. I'm just reading a few.
Can you feel your heart problems? Yeah. Everybody's got a lot of
grandson.
Shoulder surgeries. I mean, yeah.
Teen to come to follow Jesus, yes. Miss Starla, she says she's packing for the move. She's just about ready. And Alabama's going to be moving, so we know there's 2 of our ladies going to be moving out and starting again in a different spot. Do the sweet potatoes have as many nutrients as orange?
The white sweet potatoes don't have as much beta carotene and all as the orange ones do, but otherwise they're really close in nutrition, but just not quite as much beta carotene.
Okay.
Let's go to the Lord in prayer. Father, we thank you for the blessed day you've given us and the wonderful time that we've had, Lord, to spend with you and spend with our fellow brothers and sisters in Christ here it's always a joy to fellowship, even though it's online and we're not face to face, Lord, we can still fellowship together. And thank you for that. And Lord, they've been gracious enough tonight to put their prayer requests up and mention the things that's really heavy on their minds, their physical issues, some of them financial, some of them, mental issues, Lord, some of them's dealing with, and Father, some of them with cancers and different ailments like that. I'm praying for all of them, Father. I'm asking on their behalf that you would just look down from heaven and see the need that they have and meet that need, Lord, and give them the comfort, the understanding, and the peace and the healing that they need to be able to accept the things that life sends their way. And Father, none of us knows what a day may hold. I mean, I didn't know I was going to end up in the hospital, but it is what it is, Lord, and it's those times that we draw near to you, and I'm asking you now to draw near to the ones that's asked for prayer requests here tonight. Be near to them, and you said you're a friend that sticks closer than a brother, and Father, I pray that you'll do that for the ones that are here tonight. You'll come in and you'll give them that peace that passes all understanding tonight in their lives. And Father, may tomorrow, as the sun rises tomorrow, may it be a brighter and a newer day. I think about the song, When the Storm Clouds Pass, and I think about when the storm clouds really pass, how bad the weather gets, and how that it seems like the storm is furious, and it's just tumultuous. It's tearing apart everything. But when it passes, the sun comes out, it seems like even brighter and more clear than it ever was. And Father, that's a picture for our life when we go through those storm clouds in our life. When it finally passes, Lord, the day just seems so clear afterwards. And thank you for being there for us when we need you. Thank you for your healing powers. Thank you for taking the beatings and the stripes for us, Lord, so that we can have eternal salvation. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for being a friend that sticks closer than a brother. And thank you for never, never, ever, ever forsaking us, Lord. We love you and ask that you forgive us tonight where we failed you. We ask these things in Christ's name. Amen. All right. Deborah Munson said, I've ordered my first shipment of coffee and I'm so excited, hoping they arrive soon since I'm only a few miles down the road. Yay! Glad y'all are feeling
close to them.
If you're that close, you should just drive and get it,
They should have their store open. I'm not going to say soon, because when I talked to her, she's like, okay. But
I know how it is. When you're trying to get something like that going. It can be a little challenging at times.
I'm just anxious for them to get it open, and they're anxious to get it open. But they got to get everything in place and all set up, and the gas pumps going, and all that kind of good stuff. So it takes time. It's probably going to be in the new year. I don't see them getting it done in the next 2 weeks. They might fool us.
They might
probably in the new year. You're going to see Silver Run General Store.
Yeah,
they will have coffee and other things there. You got a tip, or you not?
We got a tip for tonight. Well, let's think about that for a moment. There's a lot of stuff going on in the Middle East again, guys. We have the Pope. He is on the move, and he's been in Turkey and Lebanon and Beirut and all these different places over there. I'm going to tell you, I can't really say, there's certain things I can't say on the live stream.
Just don't say it exactly that way.
I can't come out and just say specific things, but I can tell you this. Keep your eyes on where he has been, because usually when he shows up in a particular place, there are certain events that take place not long afterwards. I can't go into detail because YouTube will slap me on the wrist if I do.
Enough said.
So keep your eyes on the Pope.
And Lebanon.
And Lebanon and Turkey. And
was it Turkey? I remember
Lebanon and Turkey. Keep your eyes on those places, because I can almost guarantee you something is going to happen in those areas.
All right. So what else we got going on?
That's about it.
He's been kind of out of it. At the hospital, he had no tablet because somebody forgot it at home.
She forgot my thing at home. I was hoping to be able to sit there and chit-chat with you guys and keep up on the videos and answer questions and all that kind of stuff, and she left it at the house.
Sitting on the porch, actually.
Actually, it was outside sitting on the porch.
I had to have a neighbor go get it and put it in the truck.
Yep. She got kind of sidetracked, left it sitting on the porch.
It was dark, and I had Lucy, and I was trying to take her to Jennifer's, and I had the bag with me, and I had another bag, and I had everything in my hands, and I had a flashlight, and I reached and flipped the lights out, and it went totally dark. Lucy started spazzing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, I got a flashlight, and I flipped it on, and about that time the phone went to ringing, and I laid the phone down, and I laid the bag down, and I reached and shut and locked the door and pulled it to so I would not forget that. And I picked the phone up, and it was Chris, so I started talking to him while I was walking Lucy out to the car, and I never picked the bag up. So it had our clothes, our snacks, and his tablet in it.
Yeah, so that
so that's why he had nothing to do. He watched TV. He
watched TV and a couple of times. The commercial was about some drug, and I told Wanda, I said, this ain't nothing but a drug advertisement thing. I said, so I turned it off, and I just sat.
Eagle Lover says, while you're supposed to be recovering, make more okra available. I've got 2 or 3 people wants okra.
Yeah, I could do that, I guess. Yeah.
What's the measurements of your camp house?
Oh my goodness. I keep adding to it. 40 by 60 plus plus a big addition onto that. Another
It's got porches. A small one on front, a big one on
another
one added, and
a 16 by 30 porch on one 16 by 30 addition on the back. Another 8 by 24 addition on the back. A 12 by 12 addition on the front for a porch. So I don't know how many square feet that all comes up to be, but
somebody says, do you ever use curse words? How do you deal with things that go wrong on the farm or in construction when you hit your finger with a hammer or drop something on your foot? Crap. Ow.
Yeah. Why do you have
ow? Works.
Why do you have to curse? I mean, you just say, no, why did I do that? You know, if I hit my finger, I'm like, ow, ow, ow. I usually don't say anything, to be honest with you. I just keep on going.
Say something, I'll go.
Yeah, she's very vocal when it comes to stuff. Me, I saw that thumb right there on my hand. I know I can't get it around where the camera can see it, but there's a scar goes all the way across my thumb right there. I was sawing handsaw on a church building. It was flooding down, raining. We were trying to get a roof on it, and that saw come off and went right across my thumb and cut all the way to the bone. And I just moved my hand back, took my shirt, wrapped it around it, and just kept on working. I never said a word, you know. And when I got through that evening, I went on to the doctor and had it sewed up. But I just don't say anything if something happens. I mean, I just, like when the day I pinched the end off of that thumb right there.
Jeez Louise.
I didn't say nothing. As a matter of fact, Dexter was there working with me, and he says, hey, boss, he said, I think you hurt, you know. And I'm like, where? And I looked down and blood was everywhere, and I said, oh my goodness. And then I seen my thumb was gone on the end, and I was like, oh, well, we're going to have to go to the doctor, I reckon. So I don't usually get excited.
Now, it's not to say that a cuss word might not come out once in a blue moon when you're not even thinking about it, because we live in a society where you hear it all the time, and your mind tends to go that direction sometimes. especially older people when they get, I'm not saying me and Danny, but yet.
Right.
But older people, when they start getting Alzheimer's and all this kind of stuff, they've heard these words all their life. They may not have cussed a day in their life. But when their mind starts slipping, they've watched TV and stuff and they've seen it, the word come. So you have to be careful about accusing people of things and stuff like that. Now, if you just plain out do it because you want to, that's different. But
I mean, I've actually said a lot of these things that people are putting on here, like, dead burner, dead at it. You know what I mean?
comes from.
I don't know where it comes from either, but I mean, I have said those things because I've heard them in my life, or fiddlesticks, or just stuff like that.
Crap seems to be my biggest one most of the time. Because when I mess up, I go, when did I do that?
Yeah, so I mean, it happens,
It does happen.
It happens.
Just don't make a habit of it.
The Bible says that we have a nature to just be wicked and evil and sinful, and like the Apostle Paul says. The Apostle Paul said, I don't do the things that I should do, and I do the things that I should not do, but it is not me, it is the flesh that's doing it. So that's the way I look at it.
Sugar jet.
Never heard of sugar jets. Now, I have done what Michigan lifestyle says. I have said, if I do something that ain't got it just downright, I'm like, what was you thinking now? It was just stupid. Why did you do that? And I talk to myself really bad sometimes when I do that. So
like somebody says, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Okay, if you're not meaning it in a ugly way, maybe you're just reminding yourself. I don't know. Shut the front door. I've heard that one before.
Now I have said some things like, I went to the tax assessor's office and we had a come to Jesus meeting. I have said things like that, because it was one of the
come to Jesus meeting, we
had a come to Jesus meeting, and I've said stuff like that. So
there's Hills Mills, Sunny Beach.
I have said sunny beaches. I have someone asked me sometimes, said, are you from Mexico? And I said, why? They said, you keep talking about them sunny beaches, and I'm like, no, I said, it's just a phrase with me.
Saying the word holy, I don't think that's
that's not a bad thing to say, holy.
They're saying your mic is scrambling when you move around. Well, the mic is up here, and
the mic's right here in front of me. And I have said, good Lord have mercy, or
Lord have
mercy, or something like that. I've said that.
Mr. Mickey, how you doing? All right, so we've got to be able to.
We got to jump off here. It's already 1:15.
Yeah, and I'm tired.
Yeah.
I told Danny, I said, I need to go get some sleep. He said, you slept in the hospital?
She slept in the hospital. She slept when we got home. She's been sleeping. I'm like, I'm the one who probably needs to sleep,
It wasn't a good sleep all the time, even though he thought I was asleep really
I could hear you snoring over there. I knew something was going on. I couldn't sleep because of what I was going through. But you can't sleep when you're in the hospital because every hour at night. They don't come during the day. During the day, they leave you alone. But
that last day, we didn't see them all day.
Didn't see them. I had to hunt them down on the last day when I wanted to get out of there. But at night, every hour and a half, I need to check your vitals. And I'm like, well, I'm okay, Then they come in there wanting to give me a shot in the stomach, tell me, say, I need to give you some blood thinner in case you have a blood clot in your leg. I said, I've been sleeping all night. My whole life, I ain't never had one. Why do I have one now, No, you're not giving me a shot.
All right. So
okay. We got to get out of here, guys. Love y'all. Have a blessed week, and may the Lord continue to bless you. Thank you from Deep South Home.